ability because it was not micromanaged very well. Same thing with Tunisia. In 2012 in Nigeria, when we had Occupy Nigeria, it was social media that pushed for it. It was social media that was driving it and organized it, and it was social media that delivered the outcome to the rest of the world. And it was a big blow to the ruling class at that time. But they were able to manage it because people relied too much on social media, and when they were supposed to move on that last day that could have led to Nigeria's own equatorial spring, it didn't happen because that number of people who were on Twitter did not come out on the street to help realize what could have been a major seismic change in Nigeria at that time. So I don't want us to think about over-reliance on social media, but I think it's very powerful. It's giving voice to a lot of people, and it's helped us to push back on governmental abuse.
All right, Suleiman.
Good morning, all. Where I'm from, holding government accountable starts 4 years during campaign period. That's when the masses will say, you are campaigning. Let's take what we can get now, because if you're there, we won't see you again. Beyond Twitter posts and online polls, I feel people need to realize that we need to meet them one-on-one. You need to see their convoy moving and you stop them. In the budget, in your constituency project, you said you was going to do this, you are going to do that. What happened? When we start meeting them, as I said, it's beyond the social media rant. It has to be not violently. They have to know that we know you were supposed to do this and you are not doing them. I think that's my young aspirants like us all over the country after the Dotty run, with competence and values, understanding that for so long we have been stranded, we have been taken back for so long. We are going to be accountable. They are not accountable. They will never be accountable. They are not ready to be accountable. We are going to be accountable.
It's interesting that you say we are going to be accountable, because in some instances, many of the older generation of politicians have accused younger Nigerians of eventually becoming like them. And in terms of seeing such a large number of young Nigerians coming out for elected positions, the largest we've ever seen, the question then is, can we truly do anything different? And I think I'll go back to you, Suleiman, because you're the one who made such an emphatic statement. Will be accountable. Do you truly think young Nigerians will be able to do anything different, given the fact that the examples they have in front of them are the examples of this generation we have so many complaints about? Can we be more accountable, be more empathetic, be more on ground, be more engaged with our constituencies than what we've seen in front of us?
Imagine what will happen to Nigeria if they don't steal the money. Imagine how Nigeria will be if everything is moving fine. Now, for example, I have never been out of this country, but I feel if today I travel out as a public officer and I'm seeing all the glittering cities, why wouldn't I want to have it in my hometown, whereby nobody wants to go out of it? So it's about mindset. It's not about the age or them saying we can't do it. It's about the information we're getting now. They were not having social media during their days. They were not exposed to a lot of pictures coming out from different places. We have role models that are superstars, they are footballers. We have a lot of things we wish we want to do, we want to have. So we can have them here at home. We have the vast land, we have everything it takes to make the country of our dream. So it's about what we want It's not about what they want.
Elizabeth, when Tony was doing his opening, he mentioned the followership and leadership issue that Nigeria has. We have issues with leaders and we have issues with followers. And you were asking the question, you don't know what's wrong with us. Using the example of Benue State, there's been a massive security situation in Benue State for almost the past 2 to 3 years now. We've talked about salaries being on hold for how many months and then now being piecemealed out to people as elections come up. Why do you think we as Nigerians seem to find it so difficult to organize ourselves and put our foot down with these individuals who treat us like this, looking at the followership problem? Why is that so difficult for us to come forward and take a stand against people who treat us like this?
Like I said earlier, we the citizens, we don't know much power we have. Now, we have decided they are the leaders. So we just sit back and they lead us. You know, if we can just come to terms with ourselves that we have the power to select our leader and keep them or remove them, I think their excesses will be cut down. You know, there's this thing they do in my place. They call it cloning. You know, they'll say, "Is this people's turn?" So they bring up somebody, whether you are doing the right thing or not. They say, "Okay, allow him to complete his term," so that another loan can come. Then there is this issue of followership, as he said. You know, they just believe strongly whether the person is doing the right thing or not. They just believe the person is the right person. You know, and it has, you know, done a lot of harm than good to us. Now, I'm always saying Benue State because that is the place I am coming from. Okay, the same person that was in another party and something happened, he spoke to the other party, he became a set automatically because the other party has large followers. So they went to social media trying to like paint the governor white as a what he did, that it wasn't him, that it was the party. It's a party a being. The party is not a being. The governor is a human being perpetrating those things. The moment he joined with the other party, he became a saint. And now everybody is clamoring for him.
What is your problem?
You know, so I want us, the citizens, to know that we are actually the people that hold the power. We are the ones that, we were the ones that enthroned him, and we can actually dethrone them. Now, if they are not performing, we are supposed to tell them, this was here before you came, you promised this, but we are not seeing anything. But if you as an individual want to voice out, you'll be scared because a lot of people are there to antagonize and sometimes they want to hurt you. So you just, as a person, you just keep silent as you watch. So that has been a lot in Benue State.
Okay. Gonna let me come back to you. You have a history of student activism from your time at UNILAG. And while there are many criticisms of activism and activists in recent times, as well as some of the organizations in universities, do you think there are any lessons that ordinary citizens can take away from the kind of involvement and engagement that you had during your time as SUG president?
Yeah, absolutely. I think if there was anywhere in the world of knack for sharing information, it came as an SUG president at the University of Lagos, because every Wednesday we had to explain to the students what's going on campus, within campus and outside campus. So we created a very conscious and well-educated student populace that was willing and ready to fight whenever it was necessary. So, and we already had a defined enemy outside the game, which was the military. In fact, when I was at the University of Lagos, a tank was permanently stationed in front of the gate of the university until I graduated. So it was easy to mobilize students around the enemies. But this time around, I think for me, everything we learned as students is what made it possible for me to operate, for example, a media company that became very successful because I had already come with that activist mindset that information is not only power. Information has become life. And we're in an information age, but that knack for using information as a powerful tool to fight against oppression was something I developed on campus. So when the internet came my way, I didn't have any doubt in my mind as to how best to use it. Confront our leaders in Nigeria from far away, New York, where I was based for a